Here are your hot issues that have come up previously. That these absolutely must be addressed. Now, if you do nothing else, address these. And so, and again, it's not a perfect system, but we're dealing with human beings who make mistakes and who also get tired, and so we try to find out what those mistakes are and be proactive.
Excuse me, I've been trying to... I just want to make an observation. Obviously, you guys are here because there's been complaints. There's a Facebook page, and even our city council is considering a new ordinance to deal with the matter. After all that, you've come to visit, which I commend you for, to come and try to straighten out the situation. But just today, when I went with Cindy to pick up our boxes and boxes of these things, I noticed that there were fresh deliveries. And even with all these complaints having been made, one thing I noticed is everybody got 2 today. We just go down Maples. Like, if you'd like to climb in the car with me, I'll be happy to take you right down the street. Every person that would normally get 1 of them got 2. There were 2 in every driveway, and I was talking to Cindy about it, and I'm like, why did they increase the number? And she said that and I don't know if it's true, but she said that it had to do with the number of people that lived inside.
So multi-family residences, yes, that was
right. So I'm just like, God, well, here we are, we've been complaining, and I know you've heard it, and the answer is everybody gets 2 now.
Well, if it's multi-family, if 2 apartments are in there, and we go by the postal system. So, I'm sorry, what's your name? Clay. Okay, Clay, if you have apartment 1 and somebody else is in apartment 2, and you each have a mailbox, then yes, you will get 2 if you're both non-subscribers of the Sunday Daily Republican. And that's how a multiple will be delivered. Not a single family home, but single family and multifamily is dictated by the post office.
Can I ask something?
Yeah.
We get these, I don't know if they're supplements or if it's maybe just the Easthampton Summit, but that the Gazette sends us and they mail it to us and pay postage for it. And so it ends up in the mailboxes, it doesn't end up on the street. I'm wondering why is it cost?
Why can't they put it in the mailbox? And I know you were talking about this when I came in, so I missed it. Why does it have to be on the lawn? Why can't it go on the front porch or in the mailbox? So it's not so there.
Keep falling into the street.
We can't actually put them in the mailbox because that would be illegal.
So somebody leaves it in their driveway for a week, and then the driver drives by and they see that it's still in the driveway. But most of the time it doesn't stay in the driveway because we've had very windy days, and it ends up in the middle of the street. I don't know, you guys probably came down Holyoke Street today. I don't know if you've noticed, but the other day when I was driving down Holyoke Street, last week's papers, several of them were in the gutters. And, when the snow melts, there's going to be more.
Let me say something about snow melt. It's a circulation nightmare at any newspaper. It's in a snow region. So it's not just purple bags, it's orange bags. It's, what color bags does that use?
Yellow, but those are all wanted. Those are things that...
Yeah, but they're still part of the snow cleanup. Now, while the deliveries were done by the company, we actually had people go out, employees go out with bags and, clean up the stuff down there. The cleanup, when they see it, as they see it, that's where these verifiers come in, when they come down these streets, and they can't cover every single street, every single day, okay? They'll do sections, and they'll do sections, and they'll go around. In the meantime, we're sending employees out also looking around. And we had a heck of a time, had a conversation with Captain Emerson, who was, he and Officer Shepard were sort of always been like our communicators to us, our extra eyes in the community out here while we were doing it. Well, Captain Emerson came in after the fact. And he said, well, it's much better there in the driveway. That was about a month ago. But there was one section, the plains. So the plains section was an issue. And I talked to ACI, and again, I'm sending our people out week after week. And I hear you about the blowing around and everything, but they were off the street.
Would you consider
having it be the responsibility of the person in their car who delivers it, that when there's one left there, that they don't deliver another one, and they pick that one up, since it's been a week and it's just sitting there, then they would be picking up what they left, which is kind of taking responsibility for their own actions. And also, they could write on their list, this was not picked up last week, and so we're no longer going to deliver to this address, and I'm going to pick this trash up and take it with me. And then, I don't think we'd have much of a problem left, would we? Because if you're picking up everything that isn't wanted, and the people who do want it are taking it in their homes and relishing it, then you're all set, right? You've got everybody you want to get it, and we don't have any trash, right? Would that be something that they would be willing to do because they're paid to deliver it, they're right there, they see it, they would be the best person to pick it up?
And you know, that obviously that's something to consider, but again, you're still dealing with the human nature and laziness. You know, you have contractors that if we can't be there to make sure they're doing it, you know, and we don't hear that they're not doing it, it's, you know.
Okay, well, let me ask
Well,
you
we'll
this,
tell you
if
if you're not
they didn't deliver it, if they just went and dumped them all in the trash, you'd probably fire them, right?
We terminate their
So
contract,
if they didn't
absolutely.
pick it up and we called and said, they're not picking them up again, you'd go, you know what,
Absolutely,
pick it up or get a different job.
absolutely, yes,
So
yes.
I think it would be a good solution, but.
And it's actually probably more cost effective for you than having to send other people behind them to make sure that they're doing their job, or sitting up in people's driveways, or cleaning up after the mess of papers that are thrown out.
Them going out on the road is a twofold. See if they see any stuff in the gutter, pick it up, clean it up. But the other part is the eyes behind them saying, you're not delivering the route right.
Right.
Let me get it fixed and then we correct it. I mean, we have to make sure the routes are delivered
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, so
Probably
you're
we're
still
expecting what we expect of the
Right,
carrier.
Right, you're still gonna have people out there regardless, because you have to, I mean, you can't just let the contractors go and expect that they're going to abide by their contract.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. You
Well,
know,
yeah, it is.
it
It's
is.
unfortunate, but it is, it's real. Let's put it that way. Even in a paid product, Cindy, even in a paid product, we send employees out. The paid product, those carriers don't work for us either. They are contracted by independent contractors. A gentleman by the name of Dave Lozowski is the distributor for Easthampton for the Republican, the paid product. And we have service issues, and of course we tell the independent contractor, but I'm a home delivery manager. I'm going to make sure the customer's taken care of. So we'll send somebody out and visually check or make a phone call. Follow-up is, in any business on customer service, is important.
I'm an amateur photographer, so I have another photograph. This is a single-family house 2 streets over, and there are 4 Republican extras on their front porch. I'm not, you don't see it necessarily.
Well,
It's there now. I passed by it this morning. There are still 4, probably 5 actually at this point.